Gangsta Lean. Happy Wednesday to you and yours. I hope that you're doing well. Hey, y'all. What time is it? Okay. We got a little time. I need to get water. Hold on. All right. Let me put that on. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey. I'm going to put a question up. Hey, Jeffrey. How are you? Welcome in. I want to ask y'all a question. I was just having this discussion with my husband, and I wanted to bring it to my live. I wanted to ask y'all about friends. Who do you consider a friend? What do you consider a friend? Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. What do you consider a friend? Put your definitions in the chat. What is a friend? So for me, a friend, I consider a friend, someone that I can confide in, someone that I have a history with, someone that we have similar interests, or maybe not, but there's a certain level of respect there, and we have a certain level of intimacy that I wouldn't have with an associate. Someone that if I need them or if they need me, we'll be there for each other in whatever capacity they need us to be. And sometimes even with friends, like if you don't speak for a long time, like I have a friend right now I haven't spoken to in a long time, but I still consider her a friend. And if she ever needed me, I would be there for her immediately. Like no questions asked. Yes. So for me, I don't use the word friend. I don't call everybody my friend. Even for instance, like even if like my husband knows someone or one of my friends knows someone and we all go out. Hi, Kunal. Hello, Kunal from Dubai. How are you? Even if I know someone, a friend of mine knows someone and we all go out together, we all go out to dinner. I oh thank you. I wouldn't say that that other person is my friend because they're friends of my friend. I'm great. I'm doing great, Kanal. What do you guys think? Like I don't do that. I wouldn't say that someone is a friend just because they're an associate of that's because they're a friend of one of my friends. They don't automatically become my friend. Does that mean? Is that weird? Am I weird? Maybe I'm weird. But I don't just call everybody a friend. I don't just say, oh, so and so is my friend because we went out to dinner a few times, or so and so is my friend. Okay, Kunal, please, like Kunal, thank you so much. I don't know what you want me to tell you, hun. I am your very special friend. We don't even know each other, Kunal. But thank you for being here. So yeah, I don't know if that makes me weird or what, but I don't just call everybody my friend. And I've never been that way. I'm like, I could go out to dinner with someone several different times. I could, hang out with them, go to a club, whatever, go to a lounge, and I wouldn't say that person is my friend. They're an associate, they're somebody that I know. It doesn't necessarily make them a friend. You understand what I'm saying? Kana, I don't know what you're saying, hun. Hi, Precious. What's up? Welcome in, baby girl. So let me go on to my YouTube. Hi, Manju, lovely. How do you make braids in these I didn't do them. Somebody else did it for me, but thank you so much. Thank you so much for acknowledging my hair. A lot of people like these. I like them too. I'm glad I got my hair like this time. I'm gonna do it again. Next time I get braids, I'll do it again. Hi, Shatish. How are you? Kunal, I don't know what you're asking me for. You keep saying tell me. I don't know what you're saying. It's a little bit annoying. Just a little. I'm one thing you'll learn about me, Kunal, is I'm very honest, and if you annoy me, I'll let you know. And you're kind of annoying me, asking me stuff that I don't know what you're asking. Just a little bit. Please don't think I'm mean. I'm straightforward and direct, but I don't think I'm mean. You tell me. Maybe I'm mean. I don't know. But I don't know. I've always been that way though. Like I don't have everybody in my house. I don't I don't tell everybody all of my business. I don't tell every single person all of my business. I don't want everybody all up in my business like that. I don't talk about like the details of my relationship like that. I think there are certain things that you have to keep to yourself or to friend groups, like your actual friends. But even in that, like your marriage is different. Okay, Kanal, I'm gonna have to time you out because you're annoying me a little bit and you're not stopping. Bye bye. Ciao. And you probably annoying other people in the chat and they don't want to say anything. So, hold on. Jeffrey said that's good that you are that way, Coach Meary. Thank you, Jeffrey. I think about it because I'm like, because I was just talking to my husband about it, and he was like I'm confused by that. Like, what do you consider a friend? And I was like, someone that like, they have to be close to me. Like, I don't just call everybody. I have amount of friends I have, I could count on one hand. Like friends, like ones that if they needed me in the middle of the night, I'm driving to help them. I know their family. They know my family. We're all in each. We know each other's, history and all of that. I don't consider everybody a friend. Just because I've gone out with you or hung out with you, I consider you a yes. Oh, he's getting on my nerves. And I'm like, I know other people are getting annoyed, and if it messes up the flow of it messes up the flow. What's up, Tashana? So Tashana, I'm gonna put the question in the chat. I mean, I guess should I do? I'm gonna do a poll question, and I'm gonna do a what you call it. And the guys, if you have not watched my Jamaica vlog yet, make sure you're going go watch it after this live. Okay, make sure you watch it. If you have already, thank you so much for watching it. I appreciate all of y'all. Oh, you got somebody else got timed out. They were saying something crazy. Let me see if I could do it on here. I'm telling you guys, I've always kind of been this way. Like I don't what? Well, it's really a question. It's really a question more than a poll question. Babe, I'm live. Okay, so don't say nothing. It's only letting me do a poll, so okay, so I could just say yes or no. Uh, is an acquaintance and a friend, or is it R? Is an acquaintance and a friend the same thing? That's not the best English, guys, but y'all get it, right? Start poll. What up, Big Chief? How you doing? Oh, it's raining where you are? It's not raining here. Preston said it takes me a long time to even come around to considering everyone a friend is a stretch a time. Yes. Like honestly, I can go out to dinner, I can go out to clubs and be amongst someone. It's not like me and an acquaintance, but I could go out with an acquaintance to dinner and talk business or talk about just, we getting to know each other as friends. But I wouldn't consider you a friend yet. But just because I go out or I go out to dinner with you, if I don't even have your phone number, or if I don't even think about calling you if I have an issue or if I want to talk about something, then I don't consider you a friend. So my husband was, because just now my husband was asking me about a person, and I was like, "Oh, it's so and so's friend," and he was like, "Huh? How is it so and so's friend? What's up, accountability?" Accepting accountability. Good afternoon. How are you? Make sure you guys are liking the live as you enter, and make sure you answer the poll question. I really will appreciate it. So he was like, I was like, oh yeah, that's so and so's friend. And he was like, wait, but haven't you? I met you through this person. Haven't you hung out with them before? And I'm like, yeah, but I wouldn't consider this person a friend. Like, friend is a big deal to me. I don't just say, hey friend. I don't just call everybody a friend. I can know someone for years and I wouldn't consider them a friend. I don't know, guys. Like, what do you guys think? And I think there's different, and and I don't mean any maliciousness by it. Like, I could still be cool with the person. I could still like them. I could still think that they're great, want them the best for them. But when I wouldn't consider them a friend, I don't use that word lightly at all. I only have very, very few friends like that. Hey Jason, hey Shatika, hey Rachel, how are you guys? Welcome in. Make sure you like the live as you enter. A friend is someone that you can trust. Yes, a friend is someone that I would invite. Um, that a friend is someone that when I think of a friend, it's somebody that you can call on, someone that has your best interest at heart. That's a friend. So an acquaintance is somebody you see, you hang out with. Yeah, cool. It might be somebody that you go to a certain thing with. Like, you might have a workout partner that you work out with, and you guys are cool, but you wouldn't really consider them like a friend. I don't know. That's just me. Some people say friend, they call everybody their goddamn friend, and they're gonna find out. Rachel said, "Yeah, nowadays people rush calling people friend. Yes, it's friend is a big deal to me. It's a big deal, and I don't just call somebody a friend just because they're friends of even my husband. Like, all of my husband's friends are not my friends. Like, even if I've gone out to dinner with them, or even if I've gone out there, when I introduce them, I'll say that's my husband's friend. And I don't. People get offended by that. People get offended by this. They get offended and they're like, "What you mean? We not friends? No, we not cool like that. Like that. Shit." And it's no. Like, I think you're a nice person, but you're friends with my husband, not me. There's a difference. I am your friend's wife. I'm not your friend. Two different things. And when we can kind of learn how to differentiate that, and be adults about it, and not take offense if someone, you're saying you're not my friend. That doesn't mean I don't think that you're a nice person. It doesn't mean that I don't like you. It doesn't mean any of that. It's just we're not at that level of intimacy for me to consider you a friend. What's up, E Money? You know? So guys, make sure you're answering the poll question. Your friend should be the person you can trust. Yes. A friend is someone you can trust. A friend and someone you will call and you talk to on the phone, and you'll talk to them about things you wouldn't talk to an acquaintance. You can be on the phone with somebody else, right? You could be on the phone with an acquaintance. You could be on the phone with somebody that you find to be a cool person, but that doesn't mean that they're your friend. Did I say hi, Jason? I think I did. Did I say hi, Jason? Hey, Jason. I think I did. The 47 acting up, child. I don't remember if I did or not. Let me see what y'all saying. Big Chief said, all my friends know my kids and my siblings. If I haven't invited you to be around my family, we're just acquaintances. Right. And it doesn't necessarily mean something bad. It doesn't mean that you don't like the person. It doesn't mean that it can't develop into a friendship, right? It doesn't mean any of that. It just means right now, today, we're not friends. We are acquaintances. We are people that know each other. And I can know somebody for years and not consider them a friend. Or, flip side of that, I could know somebody. What's up, Elevated? How are you, my friend? Friend, no. uh, I can know somebody. I could be friends with someone, right? Like a childhood friend or someone that I was friends with for like 30 years or 20 years, right? Like a friend. And then we don't speak for a whole year or two. I still consider them a friend. Just because I haven't spoken to them in 2 years. If it's not really bad blood, it's just kind of like, you know how sometimes, I don't know if this happens in your life, you kind of fall out of touch with someone. But if the person ever called me and said they needed anything, I would be there for them. So I still consider you to be one of my friends. Is that weird? I don't know. But that's just, I've always been that way. I don't tell everybody all my business like that. But I mean, I don't tell everybody, like, I don't walk around like, yeah, like at work, for instance. I don't think that coworkers are your friends. Sometimes you can make a friend with someone at work, but I don't consider my coworkers friends. And I don't go to work and I don't be like, yeah, girl, well, I was in Jamaica, we was turning up, girl. I don't tell them shit. I don't tell them about my YouTube channel. And I don't think that any of those folks are in the same algorithm that I'm in on YouTube. So I don't think they will find my channel. I hope not, child. If they do, I'm blocking them. Right. You feel me, Chief? We ain't there yet, but I fuck with you. Right. That's the difference. I fuck with you, but we ain't. You know what I mean? You gotta prove it a little bit. You gotta. I don't just say, "Oh, you're my friend," because you're my husband friend. We friends. Everybody friend. I don't do that. And I'm an adult. And I don't think you should be like when people come and they're like, "Oh, we friends. You my best friend, and we just met." You scary. All right, you are scary. Elevator said, "I don't speak to my friends often, but when we do talk, it's like we never skipped a beat." Because you have that connection already. It's somebody that you've known for years. It's someone that you built a bond with that goes beyond speaking every single day. So when you don't speak for a while, even if you guys aren't, and it's not really beef, you just don't speak all the time. It's not beef. It's just, I don't know, you're just not speaking right now, but you're still friends. Like if they need you right now, and you, whatever in your capacity that you could do, you will do it because that's your friend. That is what I consider a friend. Everybody else or anything else, people that I know through somebody else, if we haven't made that connection and become friends, now I have made friends through a friend. Like I met this person through another one of my friends, like a real friend, and we became friends. Became friends. Different than an acquaintance that I see every time I go out with said this friend, they bring that friend. That's different. I don't know, guys. We gotta hone that in, man. So anyway, the reason I said this before, but some of y'all wasn't here. I was talking to my husband about this, and he was just asking me. He was just saying to me like he don't understand that like how if I have a friend and I and they have a friend, how I don't consider that other person my friend if I hang out with them. And I'm like, I can hang out with people because I don't dislike them, but I don't consider that person a friend. I don't play around with that because I like my private space, my personal space, my inner circle is very sacred to me. So I don't just, give that away freely like that. What's up, Jamel? How you doing? I haven't seen that name in a minute. Chief said, wait, Jeffrey says, talk to a friend about anything, but it never come up. But it never come up out. So right, like they don't tell your business. Like if you talk to your friend, they don't tell your business. They're not out there. And even a true friend is somebody that even if you guys fell out, they still got love for you, and they're not going to be running around dragging your name through the mud even if y'all fall out. That's a true friend, because they really got love for you for real. Like they won't be talking crap about you after the fact. That's a true friend, and those are very few and far between. And that's what the way that I've always looked at friendship is. You don't find a friend every single day. You don't just run across people that have that level, that you're going to have that level of connection with every single day. So if I don't talk to you other than when I'm around this person, I don't consider you a friend. We cool. I'd be like, hey girl, and I might even like you. We could sit and talk and be like, girl, you saw Atlanta Housewives? Girl, Atlanta Housewives was crazy. Oh my God, can you believe? Did you see the Maternal Instincts on Netflix? I know none of y'all saw it because y'all don't have Netflix. Did any of you see Maternal Instinct on Netflix? Anybody? Right, Rachel? You're not much to look. You're Hunter's. Oh, Hunter, you're back. You're not much. So don't. So that's okay. If you say so, Hunter. Hi, I'm sorry. Quita. Chief said that's the perfect example of an acquaintance. My friend's friend, thank you, is an acquaintance. My friend's friend is an acquaintance. Perfect. They're an acquaintance, and even if they cool, like when they come around, you like, oh, you like, because you know how we do. Well, some of us, not every single black person, but some of us do. We be like, who all gonna be there? When your friend invites you to their house for a little kickback, you like, who all gonna be there? And they tell you, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And you got the ones you play spades with, you got the ones that you chill with, and you have a good time. But after the kickback or after the event, whatever it is, when you go back home, y'all not gonna speak again, or you're not gonna really connect again until that friend has another event. So I wouldn't consider that person my friend, even though we cool as hell when we get up. Even though we cool, and why do we have to have the title anyway, right? Like we could be cool, and that's okay. Like I wouldn't want everybody to be like, oh, that's my friend with me, because I'm like, if I'm your friend and I don't even speak to you like that, and I don't know you like that, that's sad. Wait, I don't see how I'm sure none of y'all said that you've seen Maternal Instinct. So that's telling me right now that you haven't seen it. Am I right? That's a perfect example of somebody that's not your friend. That's the perfect example of you need to tread lightly before you start inviting people into your life. So I'm going to give y'all a synopsis, because some of y'all are probably never going to watch it, just like you've never seen The Crash and you don't watch it. Even though I gave that homework. Okay, so Rachel, oh my gosh, are you into like crazy documentaries? So in this documentary, we had this girl named, I forgot her name. There was this girl, Taylor, that's her name. Her name is Taylor. Taylor lives in middle country USA. Like I'm talking about hog calling and hog mogs and all of that, and cowboys, like that side of America. Oklahoma, I think they were from. And she's a pretty girl, blonde girl, blonde, pretty smile, everything, cute girl. This chick, child, come closer, y'all. Hold on, Rigid. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the documentary on Netflix. Did you see it? Rigid. Thank you guys for the gifts, by the way. I can't tell who's giving me the gifts. Let me see. So anyway, so Taylor meets this guy and she falls head over heels. 3 months after they meet, she moves in with him. Okay. Shortly after that, Taylor announces that she's pregnant. For 10 months, 10 months, 10 months, everybody, well, people are under the assumption that she's pregnant. She has a gender reveal. She has a gender reveal. Um, she has an ultrasound. Her belly is growing, right? But the child ain't pregnant. You know why? Because she had her uterus removed years before when she had complications. She had to have her uterus removed. She had no uterus, okay? But she's pretending to be pregnant with this man. So at 10 months, everybody's like, all right, you're way past, right? Super fast. Hi, Epi. So now it's 10 months. She's way past her due date. She has to produce a baby, right? Because where the baby at? You can't just go to the hospital and be like, whoops, there's no baby. Like you bought the lie all the way to full term. So you gotta have a baby. So this girl had a friend, okay? This is why it ties into our story. Has a friend, okay, that's actually pregnant. You see where I'm going with this? She had a friend that was actually pregnant and she was helping her through her pregnancy. Like she took the pictures at this girl's wedding. She went to doctor's appointment. She wanted to be a part of the baby, all of this stuff. She wanted to be a part of everything. Do you know what this Taylor girl does? She goes to the girl's house, unalives this girl, and cuts the embryo, or not even an embryo, because it was a 36-week pregnancy at that point. So a baby, okay? She cuts the baby out of the girl, leaves the house, leaves the girl on the floor, cut open, okay? And gets in her car and drives. The police pull her over and she's like, oh, I just had my baby in the car. I just had my baby in the car. Now, when you think of a woman having a baby in a car, what would the car look like? Crime scene, right? The car would look like a crime scene. There would be everything everywhere, like everywhere. There would be blood everywhere. The baby would be hanging out, right? No. She had on pajama pants and the top had a little blood on it because I guess that splattered from when she did. Yes, this is a true story. It happened in Texas during the pandemic. um so the trooper, they playing along with her little game, and she's like, I was on my way to the hospital because I just had the baby, had the baby, right? So they get her on the stretcher. She has no blood other than that little blood. They take her to the hospital. When she gets there, they're like, they did blood work on her. There's no pregnancy hormone, of course, because she was never pregnant. And they're like, did you have a baby today? They asking her. She's like, I did. Why is everybody asking me that? I had a baby. What? I did. It's mine. I had a girl. It's my baby. Like, still carrying on the damn lie until the doctor comes in. The doctor has her does a check of her. Of course, her vagina is intact because she did not have a child. So they're like, all right, now the cops come in and they're like, look here. See, we done playing with you. All right, we are done playing with you. You did not have a baby today. So we need to know where this baby came from. They find out that it was the friend. This girl actually went and unalived this girl. Took her friend, unalived her, and also unalived the baby. So long story short, this girl ends up getting the death penalty because she lives in Texas. They don't play that in Texas. She got the death penalty. She's currently on death row. This happened during the pandemic. It started in March and went all the way to 2021 because is that 2021? March is the third month. No, 10 months. What about 10? Oh my God, I'm terrible at math. It would go into 2021. I would have created a reason. Can you believe that, guys? See, I told you. Hey, Thorough said I fell asleep on the workout, Coach Reed. See you tonight. All right, I'll be there. I'll be there at 7. Be there or be square. Literally. Because tonight we making it nice and round like an English pound. So, Rachel, you might not know this. I don't know if you've ever seen my channel before or if this is the first time, but I am a fitness coach. I do live workouts. I don't know if you're into working out or if you wanted to start working out or whatever, but I do live workouts right here on YouTube at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, I do them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you wanted to ever join one of my workouts to see the other side of me, you seeing me like this right now. When we working out, I look a little different and I scream a little different, you know? Hold on, y'all. Oh, thank you, Rigid. Yeah, I'm pretty consistent. Yeah. Thank you, Rigid. Rigid said I would have created a reason to slam her on her. I think that's how I felt. Oh, okay, okay, Rachel. Okay, so you've seen it before. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I just wanted to, let it be known because sometimes people find me here, and then when I tell them, they're like, "Oh my God, I want to work out," and they come through. But yeah, that's my passion. Working out, fitness is my passion. But I also like to talk about like topics like this, like friendship, and because I think that's a part of your mental health is how you take care of your inner circle, how you take care of the people that you allow to be close to you, how you take care of that, you know, how you take care of how you perceive your relationships with other people. Like who do you think considers you a friend, right? And who do you let into your home? Who do you let into your space? Who do you let around you? I think all of that stuff is very important. And if I detect weird energy with people, I back up. I back up. I don't care how they feel about it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. Like what King said, I'm not going. 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 Okay? And I think that's okay. I don't think you need to be friends with anything. What's up, Cornelius? How are you, love? Welcome in, my friend. See, now I'm using the word loosely, right? So, but you know what I'm saying. I hope you know what I'm saying. Uh, Wait a second. Guys, if anybody isn't listening in the background and you're brand new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay? We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. When did I hit 1K? It wasn't this year, March. It was last year, March, right? I think. April, May. April? Was it 2020? It was 2025. What year is this? Yeah, it was. Oh, shit. I can't remember, child. Thank you guys for the gifts. W, guys. W in the chat. W in the chat. We're almost at 8K, guys. Moving along. I hit one. I'm talking about one. Was it 2026 or 25? Precious said 11 miles of not what year is this? Welcome to my brain, child. What year we in? How old am I? Sometimes I say that. How old am I? Shit. And it's hard to believe sometimes because, I feel good. And I think about it and I'm like, I graduated from high school in 1997. Thank you, Chief. We are currently in uh the year to the what is this, the 21st century. It happened when I joined. Hey, Alvin, what happened when you joined, Alvin? I graduated from high school in the year 1997. I'm old. I'm not old. When I say I'm old, I'm joking. Don't people, because some people get offended by that. You ain't old, girl. You ain't old. I don't mean it like that. It's in jest. I think it's a blessing to get older, But sometimes I pause because I'm like, wow, I'm about to be 50 years old. Like me and my immature ass is going to be 50. I still laugh. I still giggle and sniggle at stuff that I shouldn't. Like if somebody like says something like, there's an acronym, DCPP. See, look, there's an acronym we use in my work. Like we have to use that acronym, DCPP. And when people say that in meetings, I'd be like, how old am I? I'm about to be 50. Like, get mature. But isn't that funny? I think that's so funny. DCPP. Yo, y'all are funny. Don't be stingy. Let me hit the dope. I don't want to know the year either. Y'all funny, girl. You still look good. Thank you. Nifty 50 in the house. Wait, you 50, Chief? You 50? I'm gonna be 50 in 3 years, right? Less than three because I'm 47. I'm 47 right now. So in like 2.5 years, I'll be 50. What happened?
Nice. I was just making sure your calculations was accurate.
What? You was listening to see if I was gonna shut up, babe. Chief said I'll be 52 in November. Okay, so we the same age. We you know what I'm saying? We in the same club. Rachel said, "Don't ever change. Keep laughing. Laughter is for everyone." It's just a number for real. You're right, Rachel. I won't ever change. It's not gonna happen. Me and my sister, we still giggle about stuff from when we were kids. We still tease my dad about how he used to yell at us when we was kids because we used to think it was so funny, and we used to frustrate him so bad because we would be laughing and laughing. So I think laughter it's a good thing. Like laughing is good. Let's see what y'all said with this poll. 25% of you think that an acquaintance and a friend are the same thing. Let me tell you something, guys. You are incorrect. Hi, there goes my baby. How you doing, 602? 602, what you was saying in the workout last night that got you timed out? What you said? They was timing you out. How you doing? So 76 of y'all are grown and know better. Let me tell you something. Everybody ain't your goddamn friend. You understand? Didn't your mama tell you that? Every what you say? Oh, that's why you were saying back braids. Cause look, didn't your mama tell you that growing up? Everybody ain't your goddamn friend. And then you would bring certain people to the house, and they'd be like, "That's not your friend." That well, my mother used to do that. I don't know if your mama did that. She'd be like, "That person is not your friend," and I'd be like, "What do you mean? They're so nice." That person is not your friend. Friend is somebody you can count on. Friend is somebody that got your back. Somebody that you hang out with is not a friend. Every time my mom said that, she was 100% right. She was 100% right. She was 100% right. Yes, them joints was. Behave yourself. Look, 602 said friends are for children. Yeah, that title is like, yeah, my mom will say that all the time. Like, that person is not your friend. That's not your friend. That's not your friend. Love the frames. You keep a new pair. Well, I only have these ones and the green ones. So you've only seen me a few times. These are my signature glasses. Ah, I ain't reading what you said, but I see what you said. Mary, hi Mary. So true. Just had that conversation with my daughter Sunday. Them green ones made me. Oh, let me go get the green ones. Hold on now. It's the truth though. That you have to really be careful with who you consider a friend and who you call a friend. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with that. It's not just because somebody is an acquaintance of yours or somebody is so-called friends with your friend or your spouse or your cousin. It doesn't make them automatically your friend. Right? Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. What Richard said. Richard said my uncle would laugh if I said that. Ha ha ha, friends. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. There's only a very select few people that I would consider a friend like that. Like friend. There's people that are on the verge of being a friend. There's people that I fuck with. Like we cool. Maybe there should be another word besides acquaintance because it seems like people get offended by the word acquaintance. But it doesn't make them your friend. I don't just because I hung out with you, went out to dinner with you, went, even on a trip. I've gone on a group trip with people. I didn't just say everybody on the group trip is my friend now. That's not how it works for me. We could be cool, but I wouldn't say you're my friend. But that's just me. Some of y'all agree too, but I'm sure there's other people that would say, well, I wouldn't go on a trip with people I don't consider a friend. Fine. So you won't go on a group trip then, because you will only go on a group trip if everybody there was somebody you considered a friend. Fine, that's fine. But it doesn't always work that way with group trips, because you'll have like one of your close friends that'll invite somebody that they consider a close friend, and that person and you might know each other, but you're not friends. But I think Richard, look, 602, I think you're right. You said ain't nobody your friend. Shit. 74% of us no friends are just the word. Yes, exactly. But the rest of them, some people was like, that's the same thing. Like a homie. Yes. Somebody that's your homie. That's my people. Like, I'll fuck with you. Like, if you was like, yo, what's up? You want to go out and hang out? Or you want to go, whatever, yeah, let's go. Or you at a game and y'all go to the game together, y'all go to a concert together. Yeah, we cool, we go, all right, cool, yeah. We go out to eat afterwards, great. But your brother, different. Different. And my best friend in the whole wide world is my sister. The girl that I've known since she was born, because she's younger than me. That's my best friend. That little girl. But I'm saying little, I always do that to her. And she a grown ass woman though. What you said, Rigid? I mean, Thorough. Thorough said, I wish people can have more integrity, care for strangers during short encounters or with acquaintances. It will make the world a better place. Yes. Just because that's kind of like what I'm saying too. Just because I don't define somebody as a friend doesn't mean that I don't care about them. It doesn't mean that I don't wish the best for them. It doesn't mean that I don't like them. It's just I don't call everybody friend. Thorough said friends went extinct in the 1950s. We friends, that's all that matters. Okay. Hello, what is your name? Darius. How are you? Have I seen you here before? I had someone tell me I never tell on you. What the F? I never tell on you. What the fuck? Run away. Run far away and never return. Somebody randomly offers, stuff like that. Run away. Mm-mm. I'll never lie on you. I'll never tell on you. Half of the time, these niggas is plotting against your ass. They want to get close to you so they can get close to you. You feel me? Shit. They want to get close to you so they can get. All right, Epi, have a great day. Thank you for being here. They want to get next to you so they can get next to you. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta really be careful of who you allowing in your circle, who you allow around you, how much information you're telling them, running your mouth, telling them all your business, telling them about your spouse. That is not their friggin' business. Shit. People have to show and prove first before you just start. And then when you go to, y'all be going to work, running your mouth, telling people all your business. I don't do that. Like today, we had a meeting earlier. Like we have a weekly catch up meeting, and this is the first meeting with that type of meeting for me since I've been back on vacation. So everybody was like, "How was your vacation?" "Oh my gosh, it was so relaxing. Thank you for asking." I know, what did I do? Where did I go? How do you? Yes. No, North side Mike. I don't even know what that means. Oh, North. Like you trying to say like North side? Yes, I'm a trans. Yes. How you doing? Look, there we go. Mods ain't blocking shit. Yeah, they block. Oh, they blocking. What's up, Travis? Yeah, how you doing? That happens some like 602 people will ask that. When I first started doing my lives and stuff, people would ask me people would call me a gorilla, a monkey, an N-word. For real. Trans, all kind of shit. Who cares? I don't give a shit. I know who I am. I'm a big grown woman. Yeah, you're right. You know what, Rigid? You might be right. Rigid said you can't go through them stages anymore. Only when we kids and nothing costs us. That's the truth. Because it's very difficult to make adult friends. Isn't that hard? It's really hard to make adult friends. Tashana said, run them likes up. Don't forget to subscribe, get a membership. If you want to see a hardcore workout getting fit, nothing but sweats and burns, join. Yes. Thank you, Tasha. I wish I knew how to. Let me see if I do it on here. Please hold. Rissa! I like big grown 4-eye women. Aww. Let me see. Can I? Yay! I could pin it this way. There we go. There we go. Yay! I did it. Okay. 602 said, first time I saw you, I was like, whoa, I like this. And then glasses, and I ain't gonna say anything else, but I was locked in. Oh, thank you, 602. I appreciate it. And I also got, you know what I mean? This room gown. What's a room gown? These young people will never have friends. They act as if they are in competition or Game of Thrones or Social Hunger Games. The truth. What's up, Rissa? How are you feeling today? I don't know if you, can I say your baby's name on here? How's the baby doing? You gave him lasagna today or what? What he eating today? And how are you feeling? You have energy still? Like, are you starting to feel tired? Or do you feel good? How's your back? Your lower back? I remember my lower back started to hurt me. My lower back, and then you start using the bathroom like a crazy person every second. And then I was getting pain like like under here. Ooh, child. Oh, facts. Adults are weird. Yes, we grown over here. 602. I don't, you know, I'm just me. I like I like having real conversations about stuff. And I don't put on for the camera. I'm just me. I'm not gonna talk gossip about, you could grow your channel super fast if you talk about other people. So if I started doing a reaction channel talking about big YouTubers, my channel would be huge by now. But I don't want to do that. I just want to have real conversations about real life shit and work out. Oh, wow. Some people can be mean. Yeah, some people are like, mental illness is real. I'll say it like that. Mental illness is real. A lot of people are running around this world with undiagnosed mental illness. And so I learned not to take every single thing that people say out of their mouth personally, because I'm understanding that, first of all, just think about it. If somebody can sit on their phone, they're scrolling on, look, I'm in my live feed. So this is like me. I'm sitting here scrolling and I go to other people's live. Like I stop on his live and I'm like, oh, why are you working out? You're whack. And then I go to somebody else live and I'm like, what are you talking about? Shut up. And then I go to some, like, who does, like, who got time for that? Idiots. People that are, no, I can't even say idiots. People that are severely injured inside. People that got issues got to be going to everybody's live saying foolishness. Like, grow up. Rissa, hello, beautiful. How are you? Yes, nephew better ate good today. I hope he did. I'm pretty sure y'all see that food that Rissa be I gotta come out of your shorts, Rissa, because you're gonna have me over here eating all kind of stuff I ain't supposed to eat. Cause that food looks you made. Was that your You said you wake up early in the morning and you made this delicious breakfast. And what was that with the gravy on it? Was that biscuits and gravy? Girl, I'm coming to your house. We could look. Yeah, you can say his name, my baby Harlem. Hey Harlem. Rachel says, yeah, love your vibe. The red caught my eye. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Rissa said, hey Tashana, I'm going good, ready to leave. You're in the hospital still. I passed out earlier, so they talking about making me stay. But maybe that's for the best. You want to be safe. It's better safe than sorry, baby. It's better safe than sorry. I done overworked myself and passed out at like 10 this morning, and they're talking about keeping me in the hospital. No, so you gotta listen. Take it easy because you're far along. You don't want them to have to induce you yet. Yeah, that's all I drink. I think it's because I'm always on my feet. Yeah, and I already have high blood pressure problems. Please, Rissa, take care of yourselves. If they tell you to stay in the hospital, I know it's not what you want to do, but it's for the best. You want that baby to be as healthy as possible. Thorough said, I think culturally we tend to not give away friendship as easy as other cultures. We want people to go through a hazing process almost and continue. Damn. But you know what? Some people might be like that. But you know what always tickles me? Like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? That show, or that's the only Housewives show I've ever watched. I have never watched any of the other ones. But they talk about, oh, my friend, these grown ass women, friend. I'm like, oh my God. And not one of them are friends because y'all treat each other like crap. Ooh, yeah. Yes, hurt people for real. You need to stay. That's best for you. Too much drama and you doing here. Gotta chill. Yes. Yeah, them biscuits and gravy was looking. Yes, Rissa be cooking. What? But what videos are you talking about a few days ago? A vacation? Because I didn't see any videos. Okay, Rachel. So if you go onto my page, because I think a lot of people be in this feed, like the live feed, like you scroll like this, right, and look at different lives. So if you come out of that and go to your home page, you can search my channel, and if you search my channel and you come here, come to my main page of my channel. If you search Coach Mean, or just click on my little, what do they call it, the avatar. If you click on my avatar, I think it takes you right to my page. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you click on videos, here come my videos. I have a lot of videos. This is where the tea is. All right. You want to learn more about me? This is where the tea is. Okay. So this is my latest video right here. This is my latest video, my vacation vlog. I just came back from Jamaica. Why isn't it showing y'all? I just came back from Jamaica, so this is the latest video right there. So if you watch, it's really entertaining. Well, I thought it was entertaining. Yeah, Rissa, you really got to take it easy, baby. You don't want to you don't want to have to go into labor now. Oh, you watched this 602? Stop working, Rissa. Stay home on bed rest. I know it's hard. Yeah, and you got to get all the way to August. Oh, you watch Atlanta Housewives? And they always talking about friend. I'm like, none of y'all are friends. The way y'all talk about each other. You have somebody come to your house, share information with you, and the next thing you do is run and go tell that to somebody. That's not a friend. We are we are acquaintances. We are people. We are co-workers. That's what they are. Hey, co-workers. Everybody trying to get their check. That's it. Y'all are not friends. I love babies. I have 8 chicken nuggets. Oh, you got 8 babies? 602, how old are they? 3 boys and 6 girls. That sounds like 9. How many you got? 3 or 6? How many you got? 8 or 9, child? Super blessed. Okay, you just took a screenshot of your name. I'll go. Yes, go check out my videos. Try not to overwork yourself, Rissa. Yes, please. 602, you're halfway with my dad. He has 16. My twin sister and I are the oldest. I think he got 9. He got. Oh, my stepdaughter. Okay, your stepdaughter. Okay. Saw the man and cut it off. Oh, come on. The video is so fun. That's my husband. Rachel said, okay, I'll watch to get the tea. You'll watch to get the tea. That was a fly, y'all. I don't do flies. I hate. I don't know how they get into my house sometimes, and I hate it. It's always around this time of year. Ooh, I can't stand them. Yes, you gotta chill, Rissa. I know it's almost time. You just got a few months before the baby. Okay. 26. So your son, you have the oldest is 26. They told me if I go full term, this boy's probably gonna be 10 pounds. Shit. 602. I don't even think my daddy remembers my birthday. I think he goes on social media and finds out. But you know what? I think not every father, but a lot of fathers, they don't be knowing their kid birthday. I can't say all. And I don't even think it means that they don't love their children. I just think that is not a detail that they pay attention to. Because I remember when I used to work as a social worker and I'll interview the dad before the mom. And I'll be like, okay, tell me the kid's date of birth. And he'd be like, I think it's, what's her, she was born in April. I know it was April. And she's about 8, 9. I'm like, oh my Lord. I'll ask the mama. Mama knows. My daddy is so fake. He gets in a relationship at Brent. Oh Lord. With some new chickie. What's up, BB? You so sexy. Can you please stop putting that word? I'm hiding you because I can't put that word in the chat. And you saying it in all these big old remove. Oh my gosh. You're going to get timed out, BB. BB, you're going to get timed out. What's up, Levi? Levi said, Coach, me not met friend. What did Bob Marley say? Some will eat and drink with you. Then behind, they susu upon you, which means that they talk shit about you behind your back. Only your friend knows your secrets, so only he can reveal it. Woo! Boop, boop, boop. He said, oh, ain't nobody your blood clot friend. And when y'all go to work, I say this a lot, but it's so true because I see it all the time. People go to work and they start so-called friend up people at work. And I'm like, them niggas at work ain't your friend. Right, Rissa? Who the cap fit? I know birthdays, not years. See what I'm talking about? The dad was like, I know she was born in that April. She about 8 or 9. And I'm like, what? Yes, coworkers are coworkers. And you can have a coworker that you don't mind talking, water cooler talk with. You guys talk about friggin', oh, did you see the Michael Jackson movie? Oh yeah, the Michael Jackson movie was great. Oh yeah. That ain't your friend. That's somebody you say hi to at work. Shit. Hi, Francisco. How are you? Did you like the live? Thank you so much. Yes, coworkers is coworkers. Yes. That's so true. He said only your friend knows your secrets. Woo! So only he can reveal it. Who the cap? What? And those them people that you allow to be close to you and be friendly with you and you share camaraderie with, those are the people that will turn on your ass. Okay? Here you go, Francisco. I remember you because you did this before. Corporate environments are more cutthroat. Yeah, corporate is no joke. Corporate is no joke. But so let me just say this. I have made friends at work. So when I say people at work aren't your friends, I'm not saying that you will never make friends at work. I'm not saying that because I have made friends and they're still my friends to this day. Like friends to this day. However, okay. Everybody at work ain't your goddamn friend. Trisha, hey Trisha. Francisco said, my girlfriend and mistress have been getting along with my wife ever since we started listening to your advice. That's awesome. Whatever works, honey. Whatever works. I hope that you are taking your ginseng and your strong back so that you're able to satisfy all of these people because that's a lot of ladies. You know? That's a lot of ladies for you to be managing. And you must make lots of money with all these chicks. Shit. I'm 45 now, so I hope I don't get that far. Get what far? 16? Shit. Right? You're sour sop. Wait a minute, Rachel. You're Jamaican? Rachel, you was a Jamaican? What's up, Bartha? Is that how you say that? Bartha? Be careful driving, Trisha. Are you going to the gym or coming from the gym? You're probably going because you was live. What did Rissa say? She said, wow, Rissa. 602, my daddy is 47 and I turned 32 this August. Yep. Oh, she said, no, me just no. Yes. 602 said, don't do that accent again. Why? Oh, my goodness. Hi, Leonard. Leonard says, hello, magnificent beauty. Oh, I have a story about that. Y'all want to hear it? Thank you, Leonard. Why do I always feel like I'm saying that name wrong? Is it Leonard? Leonard. No. I have a few accents I do. 602. I do that accent. Hi, Bartha. You love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. I love you, love you. I love the accent. I also do a British accent, right? Because I was born in London. I was born in London in Southeast 4. So sometimes I start talking like a Brit, but you do too? Oh, my people. So you won't think I'm crazy. When I'm at work, I don't do none of this. I talk straight as an arrow, and I have to catch myself, like not to get into like the true me when I'm at work. Don't mind me, guys. I'm looking at my eczema. It's just acting up, child. It's annoying. Summertime is when it start bugging. Thorough said my daddy was out there, still out there. I'm 31 with a 7-year-old sister. I wouldn't be surprised if he told me he's expecting more. Because daddy outside. Is daddy outside? Daddy is outside. Marissa said, I do not like making friends at work. Me either. I have made friends at work. But I don't typically go to work. And then what I don't like, the person that I rarely make friends with is that person when you first get to the job. I know we've all had this experience. There's a person when you first start a new job and you're the new kid on the block, and there's somebody coming to you talking about, look out for so and so because they'll stab you in the back, and watch so and so over there, and don't be telling them this, and don't. I stay away from them. I'm like, you a snitch. Uh-uh. Get away from me, Satan. Why are you telling me that? And that means that you ain't got nobody else here to talk to you because you coming up to the new person talking about, don't talk to this one. No, don't talk to you because ain't nobody talk to you. Okay, crazy. Hi, sweetie. How are you, love? Happy Wednesday. Somehow, don't talk to so and so and don't say, don't talk to her. I'm like, okay. And they keep coming to your desk. I'm like, you don't even know me from Adam. Why in the hell? If you have any sense, when somebody starts a new job, I'm when somebody starts new at my job or has started new at my job before, I'll introduce myself. I'll say, hey, welcome, welcome, and if they like, well, tell me how it is. I'm like, it's cool. I work here, you make it do what it do. And that's it. That's all you're gonna get. I ain't gonna tell you about this one and that one and these ones and those ones because my experience might not be your experience, and I don't know your temperament. I don't know where the hell you came from. I don't know you, so I'm not gonna come up to you talking about blah 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 blah. So when people do that, that shows me that they have zero. Their mouth runs like a friggin' river. Because you don't know me from Adam. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me that you hate your boss and this and that and that? And you just literally met me. You don't know where I'm coming from. You don't know what my objective is taking this position or where I'm going to go. What if I become your boss one day? Like you don't got the mind. You don't have that strategic mind. You a person that just you gonna tell everybody your scheme before you even do the scheme. You just gonna start talking. You the type of person that will unalive somebody and then post about it, or rob a bank and then post it up with the bills in on Instagram. That's you running your mouth. You don't even know me. Get out of here. And I don't want people like that around me. I don't like that energy. I don't like all of that gossipy stuff in my face, especially not at work. I don't like it. I don't want to. I don't care. I don't want to know. I want to come to work, do what I have to do, go the hell home. That's it. That's all. Okay, so go that way. Rissa said it's a few waitresses at the restaurant I cook at that's always in my face, and I be like, "Girl, that's annoying to me." And it's not even like I think I'm better than anyone. It's just I want to work, do what I got to do. I don't want to. I don't. When I come to work, I take my job seriously. Right? I want to do what I have to do. Make sure that everything that has my name on it is looking good and looking like I know what I'm doing, and then have time to decompress and go to hell home. That's it. I don't. I don't want to be talking for hours and hours to people standing in cubicles, standing over here, running my mouth, hearing about your baby daddy and all. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Y'all remember that song? If you're creeping, keep it on the low. It's a few waitresses. I'm sorry. I was reading your message, then went off on a tangent. My bad. I cook at that's always in my face, and I'd be like, "Girl, I don't want to talk to you." Now my boss is from the same neighborhood I'm from, so I'm okay with her. Yeah. So my last job, I became friends with my supervisor, and we're still friends to this day. Like I love that lady. So you can make friends with people that you work with, but it's not everybody. Some people you gonna have to. Some people you could start to be cool with when you first get in the job, but then over time you realize, I made a mistake. They're crazy, and you just have to kind of take a step back. There you go, sweetie. I let people figure it out. Let them make their own conclusions. Perfect. I feel people out silently. Silence speaks volumes. I'm the type of person to observe. The loudest person isn't always the smartest or nicest, at least at work. That's the truth. When you start a new job, I'm just quiet. I'm nice. I say hello, hi, thank you, nice to meet you. I'm excited to learn to work, da 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 da. And then I do what I have to do. I'm not at work like, ooh, guys, y'all want to go to happy hour? Helping them look for the body. For real. 602 said almost 40. Let's get to 40 likes, guys. Thank you, sweetie, for the hair compliment. Everybody really likes this hair. I really like it too. Like you see me keep playing with it. It's like it's a habit. Playing with my hair is a habit. Yep, those are the people that get you in trouble. Yes. Ha! Keep it on the low. We rebuke. I didn't see that. Wait, hold on. Who said that? Rachel, we rebuke you. Get away from us. Get away from me, Satan. I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. Please, I don't want to be involved. I don't want it. And then like when I start work, like when I'm at work and stuff, like I have like an agenda. Like I'm at work, right? So I have my schedule, I have stuff that I want to get done. By this time I have things I want to get done. I don't have time to be talking to you about your cats and your whatever for 59 minutes because you want to talk, because you feel like talking and you want to stand over people's cubicle. I hate that. Go that way. Right. They just stand around and gossip. I don't have time for that. Yes, that early, yes. And you like, oh my Lord. I don't have time for that. Where was I at? And I'm like, I tune out with certain conversations. Like I can't. I don't I and then certain things I can't relate to. I can't relate when somebody is talking about how they got dogged out by their man over and over and over and over, and they just stuck there and stay there and stuck with it. I can't relate. And then I can't. You have to think about yourself too in this respect. I cannot give you more than I got. I can't give you more emotionally than I have. So I can't pour into you and encourage you, encourage, especially not at work. And all you're going to do is keep complaining and keep staying. Now, if it's a friend, that's different. I'm talking about coworkers. Want to ask me how much money? What? How much money my husband made? Oh no. Not oh no no no. Like look here, girl. You crossing the line big time. Okay? Crossing the line. Thorough says men treat each other better than women do on the job. I mean, for the most part. For the most part. But then I've heard some bad situations and stories where men were plotting against other men. So I think, I know that whenever I've had a male boss, I've always really liked that. There's been the worst supervisors that I've had were all female. Every single Ross Clot one of them was a woman. The ones that I was like, oh my God, this lady is not good at supervising. It was always a woman, and it was always some bullshit that happened. And it was always something, you know. Like I had one supervisor send me home saying, "What's happening?" Huh? Did they mean to put it in this chat? Like, what are you talking about? I think they put it in the wrong chat. Because I don't know what they talking about. I'm being nosy, y'all. Hold on. What are y'all talking about? I don't know what they're talking about. Sometimes, wait, hold on, y'all. One more second. Let me just. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes it's like losing brain cells talking to them. We can't relate. I don't even listen to young rappers because I don't relate. So I damn sure ain't entertaining city girl talk. It's very it gives you a headache. It's very tiresome. It's I forgot where I was. And they were having a conversation. Where was I? And I was like, oh my God. And it was like going around in circles. And then they I forgot where I was. Where was I? And it was going around. It was somewhere in public, but I can't remember. Maybe it was a nail. It had to be the nail salon. It had to be the nail salon, and that's why I always bring my headphones. I don't really like to have them on when my nail tech is doing my nails because it's every small talk and stuff, and I want to be able to hear her. But when I was getting my toes done, I had to put my headphones on because the conversation was just too much. And they talking in circles. I don't remember exactly what they were talking about, but they were going around in circles and giving each other terrible advice. Oh my God. I'm like, who raised y'all? Ugh. Dirty Mackin. Absolutely. Men have been way better to me too. Yes. Oh, that's what I was telling you. Hi, Traveler's Journal. What does wow mean? Thank you. No, wow. You got deleted. What you said? What you said, Travelers? Mm-hmm. You must have said something nasty. Rachel said you being nosy. Yeah, I was. I'm like, what they talking about? Okay. Yep. Headsets work to tune people out. I do it. Let me tell y'all a secret. The best thing in the whole world that I do, okay? I wear headphones when I go food shopping. It has changed my life. Being able to listen to music while I fight with the people of the supermarket, with the lines, with the friggin' prices. What's up, JG? How are you? Welcome in. Woo. My eczema is wilding, y'all. Like, oh, I hate it. Oh, I wear my headphones. No, nobody talk to me. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. But that's when I go to the supermarket. Where else do I wear headphones? The supermarket is one of the big ones. I put my music on. I gotta tune people out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear I don't want to hear foolishness sometimes. Hi, Ellie. Welcome in. Are you new here, Ellie? This girl told me she's going on a first date and ordered the most expensive thing all because she says she can. But in the next breath talking about how she wants to be married. That's the thing. These younger children, these younger women are being severely misguided, thinking that like that 6-figure nigga mentality. Like, if he don't make 6 figures, Me and him ain't got nothing going on, blah, blah, blah. It's not just about money, dummy. Hi, dummy. You could really be passing up on your husband, because if you think about it, somebody that you're with, that you plan to marry, okay? If you plan to marry them, you guys are going to be together for a lifetime. You guys are going to have to combine finances. So if he's spending thousands of dollars on a first date, how, like, I don't care if he has the money to spend. Just because you have it doesn't mean you should spend it. Doesn't mean you should spend it on frivolous things like $500 dinners and foolishness. Foolishness. That's how a lot of people end up touching a lot of money but not having anything to show for it. So honestly, if you're dealing with someone that's making decent money and all they're doing is buying the highest end stuff, going out to these high expensive dinners, flossing for other people, run away, because your ass is going to end up on a mattress somewhere with a foreclosed house because he has no idea how to manage finances. That is not a flex to me. When I see people like with all of this shit, buying up all of this designer stuff, that does not do a thing for me. Like, it's not about that. It's about having like financial stability. Okay, like, what do they say all the time with these rappers? A lot of these rappers end up broke because as soon as they make a little money, they're spending money faster than they get it. So to have that mentality, I want to be married, but you want a guy to take you on a first date and spend thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on you. He's not financially smart and you're dumb. Come on. Like, we got to grow up. And that's the problem. You know what the issue is too? Look, y'all don't get me on the soapbox, child. But you know what? One of the things I think about, and one of the things I think about is an issue in our society now is women my age, 47-year-olds, are not acting 47. They still want to be outside. Ow, ow, okay. Or whatever the new term is. What's the where my scamming ass niggas at? I love that song, by the way. But just to listen to it, I'm not living that life. Okay? But there's no aunties anymore. As a matter of fact, a lot of women my age don't want nobody calling them auntie. There's no aunties. There's nobody to sit you down and to pull your coattail. There's nobody to reel you in. There's nobody to give you wisdom, because those women are not every single one, but a lot of women my age are still trying to be outside and still trying to compete with 20-year-olds when you should be stepping into your golden era and being 40 plus, right? And it's okay. It's okay to be older and to think about that and to be able to tell a younger girl, listen, if you meet a young man and he's doing well for himself and the only thing he wants to do is take you out and spend hundreds of dollars on you on the first date, run. Because in 10 years, y'all gonna be having the foreclosed house. Your cars are gonna be getting repossessed because he's living above his means. Where's his nest egg? Why isn't he saving money? Why isn't he preparing for the future? Oh, he got a house. He got a car. Oh my God. I can't. Like, come on. We gotta grow up. In my opinion, I don't think no man wants no begging liability in his life. I don't care how much money he made. And honestly, it's another dependent. If you get if a man with money, a man that has some kind of success, some kind of access, and he was able to make some money for himself, there is no way on it wouldn't be smart for him to attach himself to a woman that doesn't have any get up and go about herself, that's not trying to be better and just wants to suck his money dry, because that's exactly what's going to happen, and he's going to be pissed. Letting a man do all that is an easy way to get taken advantage of. Yep. And you know me, I'm a hustler. I cannot relate to that conversation. Me either. Me either. OMG, I love this shit. Aw, sweetie, thank you. I was in a funky mood. This brought me back to like, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you feel better. Thorough said figures ain't nothing unless it's in the fives. Oh, you mean six figure? I think you mean six figure. It don't. Like if somebody's making $100,000 in this economy, they barely making it. Keeping my head above water. Shit. You gotta make like if you want to live like real comfortable, you shit. Depending on where you live in the country. But you gotta be making some money. And just because you're making some money today doesn't mean you're gonna be making some money in 3 years. So you can't go and spend like a lunatic and not think about tomorrow, not invest, not secure your financial future. You can, I mean, you can do whatever you want. I can't tell you what you child. You could spend it up. But when I hear people having those types of conversations and they like, oh, I want this bag, I want that bag, because they're following what they see on television. When a lot of celebrities that are walking around with designer this and that and this and that are getting that stuff comped to them. Okay? They're getting it comped because them walking around with a Birkin is going to make all you other hoes buy the bag. Come on. Oh, Tiff, you in the building. Hey, Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. W Tiff, everybody. Figures. You see how I do? I start reading people comments, then go off on my own tangent, Lord. Figures don't ain't nothing unless it's in the fives. I don't understand why broke people have rich people expectations. And it's okay. Like, you know what? I think we've gotten to a place. I'm doing it again. I'm sorry. We've gotten to a place in our society where people like they have weaponized like being a working class person or being a middle class person. Like that's broke. It's not necessarily broke, right? You're just not wealthy. But you're able to pay what you need to pay, do what you need to do. But if you can't ball out of control, you're broke. And that's bad. And you don't have all of this you don't have all of the designer. You don't have the fanciest cars and all of that is stuff that depreciates in value anyway. Like we have got to get smarter. And when I hear these conversations, I'm like, oh my God, like these young girls are lost. And they're like, he better be taking me to this and that. He better be fluing. I want to get flued out. You know what happened when you get flued out, little girl? First of all, now you are in his territory, and you better have gotten flued out with enough money to fly yourself back in case you're in danger. Hello? If you're in danger, like you getting flown out by some random you met on Instagram, that's soliciting. What are y'all doing? And you thinking that that's cute. Oh, he said he gonna fly. He gonna flew me out. I'm getting and then you right too. Wait, I have to go up first because I'm getting on. Let me finish. Okay, Thorough. I'm gonna finish your comment because Lord Jesus. I don't understand why broke people have rich people expectations. How many men are you going to meet that make enough money for you to survive the city? Child, if you meet somebody that is working, that has a level head, that treats you like a woman, that is respectful, is honest, he might not be rich, but he's able to pay for his own way. He has his own place, he has his own vehicles, he has a plan, a financial plan. Man, that is a catch. That's somebody you want to be with. But a lot of women turn those guys down because they're not balling out of control. Your loss. Because you two putting your heads together, you can create a really comfortable life where you have a stable life. You're never worried about bills because both of you have each other's back. That is the marriage. That's the dream. That's what you want. You want someone that's your partner. You don't want, like, you people are like, have romanticized relationships and have romanticized, like, and not even, I can't even say romanticize, they fetishize relationships and what it looks like. And I think social media, of course, has a factor with it. And also all of these reality shows, especially like the late 2010s, with all of the Love and Basketball and the Love and Hip Hop and Atlanta Housewives, seeing people, especially people that look like us, living in this high life. But then we find out after the show, their house got foreclosed, their car got foreclosed because they're living above their means. But you're trying to chase that image. You're trying to chase the Malone Olonics and all of that. That shit is expensive as. And then what else do you have to show? Do you own a home? Do you own land? Do you own something, that anything that appreciates in value? Anything. Chop bold. I should start calling these auntie chats or aunties. There's a channel called Auntie's Advice, so I don't want to. I don't want to take her thing because she's doing her thing. Oh, Tiff, thank you so much. Look at Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. Wait, hold on. Hold on, City typo now. Pee Wee, I meant something else. What? Pee Wee, you meant something else? I don't know. Typo now, Pee Wee. I meant something else. Oh, you meant something else. Okay, got. Woo! Rissa said, I was talking to my mom's friend, and she's in her 50s, talking about she's picky. Ma'am, if you want a man, I don't think you can be so picky, boo. You're going to be picky till you pick. Hold on. What does she mean? When she's saying I'm picky, what does she mean? Like, what picky? Because when people say that, I'm picky, what does that mean? I always want to know, like, what do you consider picky, and like, how, like, what does that look like? Like, you, if his shoes don't, if you don't like his shoes, you're not talking to him. Stuff like that. Like, if you don't like how he dresses, if you don't, if his left eye twitches a little bit like this, if it goes like this, he gotta go. Well, you're gonna be by yourself. And then, you know what? When people say that, it sends up a red flag for me. You know why? Because I'm like, you're assuming that you're so perfect that you can nitpick other people's stuff. That you can nitpick on, oh, he doesn't, oh, I don't like his shoes. What if he don't like your goddamn shoes? Like, I don't get it. Why don't you get to know people? Get to know the person. Of course, I believe that you do have to be attracted. Hey, Jason, you came back. I believe that you do have to be attracted to the person that you decide to be with. So, of course, that initial attraction has to be there. But a lot of women, they'll turn down a man if they say certain things. Like, some women don't want a man that has children, which, I mean, that's your right. But how can you say that if you have children? Make it make sense. I don't want no man that got kids, but you got 3. Huh? Look, there goes brawl again. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, JP? Please tell me. Somebody. Yeah, I think I asked that yesterday. Did anybody answer me? Let me get back to the chat, child, because I'm getting behind now. If you can't buy a bag yourself, you shouldn't be asking for it. What does brawl mean? Is that somebody's name that I'm just missing? I'm just missing it. I'm gonna make people mad. They'll be all right. Sometimes it's not even worth taking the gift if somebody is going to hold it over you. Exactly. Like you see, when you get grown, you see there's a lot of ageism to it. Like a lot of people, I'm when I say a lot of people, guys, please understand that I'm just generalizing, and hear the message and not everybody's not like that. I get it. I'm not saying everybody, okay? A lot of people, when they look at like older women, like so-called older, like 40, my age and up, they'll say, "Oh, you old 40, you 40, you old, right?" Wrong. The older you get, the wiser you get. Well, you should. I can't say everybody because some of y'all, that's why it's not everybody. But the older you get, you start to really, you start like what Tiffany just said. That's a grown woman saying that shit. She said, "Mother, y'all better be younger girls. Listen up." She said, "Let me go back to it because y'all chatting. Hold on." She says sometimes it's not even worth taking the gift if somebody is going to hold it over you. Just like getting flued out is not worth getting flued out if you don't have the money to take your ass home. You don't know what kind of freaky, sneaky shit this nigga into. And now you're going to be laid out on the bed with him shitting, standing over you, taking a dump because you ain't got money to get home. So you gotta follow through with the flued out. He be rubbing baby all over you, filming you, having intercourse with people named Thundercat and whatnot. So give me something on my level that I can keep up and not miss a beat. Exactly. Like a nice gift to me is like thoughtful gifts. I don't need my man to show me he loves me by giving me expensive things. Now, my man has, right? But I don't expect that in order for you to date me. Because those like material things don't mean a thing in the grand scheme of things if you're trying to be in a long-term relationship. How many Louis Vuitton bags he buys you, how many, what's the new shit everybody want now, chrome heart, is it chrome hearts, whatever the fuck, all of that shit. None of that matters. It's about two people deciding to live life together, to respect each other, to have good communication and great sex, right? How you doing? Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm very bad with the chat today. Right, half of them wearing a fake jewelry. Yeah, sometimes it's not okay. I read that one. Damn. Oh, I read just said, "Damn, you fine." You know, now you're putting yourself in a position to where you are not the final decision. Yes, I said that these girls need to invest in a prepaid credit card. Yes, and start building your credit. Build your credit so you have credit card for an emergency. Because if you're going to be getting flown out and you're only dating people that can provide you with a certain lifestyle, you don't know what all comes with that. Okay, you don't know. Like don't be fooled by the big dollar signs and the flashy car and all of that. Hoes take a trip to Miami with 150 to their name. What? And what Cardi B say? He said y'all be in Miami, four in a room. That's when you know you grown, because there's no way in goddamn green or on goddamn hell I'm gonna be four in no room as a grown woman. I am grown. Okay, if I go on a girls trip, I need my own suite, my own room. Okay, we could all be on the line in the same floor, but I need my own space. I'm a grown woman. Okay, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta, child. Uh, where was I? Lord Jesus. Okay, until their credit gets them right, right. I don't need to marry somebody rich because if that rich person loses their job, I can't pick up those rich bills. Hell no. Give me something on my level that I can pick up and not miss a beat. Okay, there. Okay, I read the whole thing now. I'm not interested in creating Black excellence versus, and I'm more interested in creating Black excellence versus anything else. Amen. Gag is, we are basically a unisex society. Men have been choosing women for money. They are just quiet about it. That's the truth. That's the truth. There's a particular couple that I just thought of, and I know that's one of the main reasons why he chose her. I don't even strive for Black excellence, Rissa. I strive for excellence no matter what color it is. True. Yeah. Thorough, she ain't playing with y'all. She over here spitting. Tiff, yeah, I understand. Me as a Black woman with a Black family and striving. Yeah, that's the truth. I have a Black husband. For some reason, I keep spitting out white kids. Richard said, Richard said picky equals judgmental. I'm way, am I way behind? Shit! Okay, hold on. Women are concerned with money because they see wanting love or commitment is failing. Women are concerned with money because they see wanting love or commitment is failing. But that's a trap too, though. That's a trap too. Like, looking and seeking out a man specifically because he has money, that comes with pitfalls as well. Okay, it's tough out here. The more I look at you, Coach, you kind of favor my auntie. Really? I look like your 90-year-old auntie. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I would love to see my. You kind of favor my auntie in Cleveland. She turned 90 back in April. I hope I live to 90 or more and healthy. 40, 50, 60 ain't the same as 40, 50, 60 back then. 40 and 50 today looks like 28 to 38. Tiffany, that's true. Tiffany is a grown woman. That's a kind of lady I would like to have in my life. Someone who is really grown and smart. Hey, Tiffany, are you saying? No, she's a married lady. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Hi, Alvin. Jason said all they want is you to put up new cabinets and pull the old carpet and then put down new ones. Yo, and speaking of, Jason, I know, man, child. Jason is retired in his 40s. That's all I'm gonna say, ladies. Okay. Yeah, I love thoughtful. Yeah, thoughtful gifts. Like, don't try to buy me. That's corny to me. I'll take it though. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting none, nigga. That's just back in my backsliding days when I was dating people. If like those guys that led with gifts, I never ended up taking them seriously. And it wasn't like on purpose. It was just like sometimes I think people think if they can buy you expensive things, they don't have to do much else. And I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm calling you, you don't answer, and then you only call me when you feel like calling. Goodbye. Yes, respect and communication is important. Yep. I like to have a basic lady who like to stay in the house, like going out, just enjoy being with each other. A grown lady knows what she wants out of life most of the time. Well, you said grown, so yes. There's a lot of people that are aged children. Aged children. I don't have any of that stuff. I have a couple of name brand handbags and they're 20 years old. I don't even carry purses. I only want gifts that increase in value. Yes. Rachel says so true. That's why I don't envy what people have. I don't know how you obtain those gifts. Never, ever, ever in your life envy people and what they have. You don't know what they've done to get it. One and two, that's their blessing. If it's legit and they just have love and money overflowing, that's theirs, you know. Alvin said exactly. I like a grown woman. I believe that a man do not have to be under women all the time. Even married, I like to go away with my friends. Yes, you do. You should. A prepaid credit card could probably only have a $10 balance on it, but it will still buy a plane ticket. A $10 balance. I thought you could do like a $250 one or something like that, so you can at least get on a bus and get home. Listen, like I remember, like when I would go out on dates when I first like started dating as a young adult and stuff, and my mom would be like, "Make sure you have get home money, you have get mad money," and I would have to carry my own money on the wherever I was going, because you never know what could happen, and you need to be able to get away. Who's getting married next Friday? No, no, no. They're already married. The couple I'm thinking of already got married, and they did it in secret. Woo. Alvin said, "Hey Tiffany, your husband is a blessed man to have you in his life. Stay grown and stay where you are." She is. My husband used to go over the road. My husband used to go over the road. I love getting in the truck and going with him. Aw. Hey Viola, my alarm clock went off at 1 a.m. I will have to do my workout with the recorded video. So Viola, just so you know, any of the recorded videos are only available to members. So you will have to become a member in order to get that to have that access. Just so you know. Uh why did Alvin delete his message? What he said? Tiff said, "My husband used." Oh, I read that one. You also don't know what they are going for. My friend has a rich boyfriend, but let me tell you something. Money isn't everything. But the thing that I keep going back to is I wish that more of women my age would step into that auntie role. But then at the same time, the younger girls might not want to hear what you got to say. They don't want to hear it. They want to do what they want to do. They want to do what they want to do, and so they might not listen anyway, right? So you just sit back and you watch and you see what's happening, and you just nod and smile. That's it, because you can't force anybody to do something they don't want to do or to be someone they don't want to be. But the one thing that I can say, yes, coach, that's what I'm saying. You could have. Oh, okay. You could have a $250 prepaid credit card and oh, okay, got you. Yes, I became a member, and it's been so convenient to go back and see videos to work out and also be entertained. See, I'm telling you, it's like a cheat code. If you can't make the live workout, you can do the thing, and then let's say on the weekend you like, I want to work out. You plan to go walk in, you plan to do something outside, and it rains or snows, and you could just put on one of the workouts and do it. You could do 30 minutes of it. You could do the first couple. You could do one rep, but you know what I mean. You could just do a little bit of the exercise with me. You can make it whatever you want to make it. No, it's not a celebrity like that. It's a YouTuber. So the YouTuber I'm talking about, her name is Gina Janine, and she became really successful on YouTube. Not like trillion, not like millions and millions and millions of dollars. Um, but she became pretty successful to the point where she was able to buy herself a Maybach and all of this. But when she bought the car, I was like, "Why are you buying a Maybach and you don't own your home?" But okay. But her spending definitely was loud, and it showed people that she had money. And she posts videos, she posts vlogs like at least 2 to 3 times a week. So it's nothing for a man that meets her, and she probably told him, "I have a YouTube channel," to go home now and watch your YouTube channel, see you spending, and be like, "Oh yes, looking like I caught a lick." Okay. And he like, bingo, jackpot. You over here like, posting. And that's something that I've seen with a few of the like vloggers that have done pretty well. There's another girl, Peyton Charles, that's done very well for herself on YouTube. I mean, Vlogs are flawless. She's making lots of money on YouTube with endorsements and just her views, because she gets great views on YouTube as well. And also she has great endorsement deals. She's going on brand trips, like the whole bit. Okay, but it's a double-edged sword, right? So you become really successful and you're on a public platform where you don't know who's watching you. So the man that you meet at the bar, the man that's, oh, thank you, T, the man that you meet wherever you meet, he can study everything and learn you without much effort, and he can present himself as somebody that's perfect for you based on what you've said in your vlogs about relationships. So that can happen on social media, period. Right? Like any man that meets somebody, if they post often and they're always showing themselves out at restaurants and this and that, all he got to do is study your page, child. That's it. Study your page and see what kind of person you are, and that's it. He got you. And then he can morph himself into what he needs to be with you. You got to be careful out here. And don't just pay attention to the surface things. Pay attention to the action. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he's definitely, yep, definitely Travis Kelce is getting a come up by marrying Taylor Swift. Boy, I will get her pregnant. Ah, yes, and it's affordable. Exactly, sweetie. Alvin said this might seem kind of silly, but this is the question. What is a Pandora? I'm driving the bus. A couple lady talking Pandora. But I don't know what that is. You mean like the bracelet? I know there's a Pandora bracelet. People rent spaces to create content and act like it's their home. That's true. I'm looking to go on a single cruise because with my schedule it's hard for me to meet anyone. Yeah, go enjoy. But you know, the people on the single cruise, they're not looking for a relationship. They're looking to, they're looking to have some fun on the single cruise. I get up at 3 in the morning. I'm in the gym at 5. I don't get off till 4 in the evening, and I go home and straight to bed. Woo! Hey, Tobito, what's up, my friend? Hopefully, you can do your community cruise soon. Yes, yeah, I know there's also that type of thing is jewelry. I think it was Brisbane. I've never. Listen, when I say I'm not into that stuff, I'm just not. Sweetie said, I would buy property, land, and invest in my future. Set up a trust that can't be touched. These people are get big and then lose it all because of some stupid mess they do. Tiff sounds like Suri. What? We got some good jokester in here today. Yeah. Why you said Tiff sounds like Siri? You think she does? Look at land.com. Ooh. Hit it and quit it and them cruises. That's what I sound like. She does. I swear she sounds like AI. You think so? I don't think Tiff's I gotta listen. Now you're gonna have me listening extra hard. But but that the girl that I'm speaking about, or just, in general, like when you the content creators have like the ones that they've made like big money. I'm pretty sure if they added up everything that they've made on YouTube over the years, it's over a million, maybe way more than like several $1 million or a couple mil, or maybe 1.5 or 2. I don't know. I would want, if my channel did that, was like big like that, and I started making that type of money, I'm investing in my future first. Like buying bags, buying Chanel bags. What is Chanel gonna do for you? Chanel bags, Maybach truck, Land Rover truck. What is that gonna do for your future? Like, because what you have to think like this, like, even though the bigger channels, even bigger YouTube channels, their views fluctuate, and they complain about getting shadow banned and not having the views they used to have. So what happens when your money's go you stop making that amount of money? So you got to invest it. When you are making it, invest so that you always got it. It's hard for me to chew bubblegum and walk. You are very good at reading all these people's chat. Wow, I have to give it to you. You can multitask. Oh, child. Sometimes I feel like I was way behind in the chat. You can buy land very cheap. Really? Direct from the government. Let me write that down, child. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, God, I have to get ready to go. Land.com. We're living in now we got to be smart. So this when I tell you I've been watching this content creator for a long time. So, you kind of develop you become invested, right, in what happens with them. And I was rooting for her because when she first started and she started really like her channel started to grow and stuff, I was like, she really can make this, and she could really parlay this into a business because she was becoming really popular with her community. Like she was growing a big, like a nice sized community, and people were starting to message her asking her for restaurant recommendations and stuff like that. I was like, oh, you know what she could do? She could purchase herself some property, like in a nice area where people can do an Airbnb. She could have an Airbnb and have it where like she has these really deep, and it's like an extension of her YouTube channel. When people come to Houston to visit, they could stay at her Airbnb. I was like, girl, you could make money doing this. But she wasn't thinking like that. She didn't start a clothing line, nothing. She didn't do anything. But like get endorsement deals from other companies. People do what they do. Hi, sweetie said, maybe because I'm not wealthy, I think like a millionaire. A lot of people have materialistic mindsets and they feel like they have to show people, they have to look like money. I don't care. I told y'all where I shop. I shop at the House of Shein. The House of Shein has some amazing pieces. The House of Shein, the you know, hold on. Oh. All right, guys, I have to get going. I got to finish up one thing before the end of my day. A lot of times, the reason why God does not bless us to go to the next level is because He knows we can't handle it. Yeah. The House of Shein is a wonderful place to be. And some people find the clothes to be cheap, but I think you just have to pay it. You have to read the specs. Sweetie said, give me 50K. Watch me turn that into 100K in less than a year. If you give me $50,000 right now, I'll be so happy. I'll be like, thank you. The person that owns my company is in the building every day and he eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. Mind you, this same person that I'm speaking of, when she started making money on you could just see it. I don't know how to describe it. When somebody looks high, they're not high on drugs, of course. But like, how some people get like high when they shop and they find deals, and you can see like the twinkle in their eye and they're like, oh, I got all these great deals. I saw that look in her eye when she started making money on her YouTube. And she would go out to these expensive lunches, and I was like, ooh, she spent a lot of money. And look what you're saying. This billionaire sits in his damn office and eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ciao. When we took the private jet, we had to bring our own water. Damn. But you see that? The private jet. Okay, somebody? He has a private friggin' jet. Oh, Walmart. I haven't been to Walmart in a long time. Listen, Walmart friggin' Any discount place? Yes, we are working out tonight. Yes, every night, honey. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Unless I'm out of the country and I cannot, or I have a work obligation like the other time when I couldn't do class. Other than that, we are on like popcorn. I think Rissa's resting. So she probably pops in and out. And I want her to take care of herself. All right, guys, let me go. So I will see you guys. If you're coming to the workout tonight, I'll see you at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we're working lower body. And I'll see you guys then. Well, I see you there. And if you're not gonna work out, just come through and say, "What up, coach? How you doing? I see you sweating over there," and then leave. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love getting deals. I love getting things on discount. It's so awesome. But I also love to save money. I love to not spend nothing. Ah, you got it for $250 by couponing it from Best. So they must have already had it on sale too. Child. Mm, mm, mm. Child. Coach be looking like a chocolate delight every time. Ooh. I'm melting your mouth, but not in your hand. Amen. Oh. All right, guys, let me go. Love ya. Talk to you guys later. Hey, BD, I'm about to leave, but hey, how you doing? All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye, guys.